have the tag already for your stroller? Okay. Perfect.
Taken down, Hirsch.
Ja, genau, fix Inflight auf das Pass.
Really bring that you can see go down and translate them to the West Heavens second line is
right after our departure. I hope you already feel comfortable on board with us, and I wish you a very pleasant flight. Also, on behalf of the entire cabin crew, I would like to welcome you on board of this Airbus A340 of Edelweiss. This flight is being operated in cooperation with Swiss, and our flight time to Faro should take approximately 2 hours and 20 minutes. On behalf of the entire crew, I wish now a pleasant flight. Please put your seat back in the upper position, stow your table, and open the window blinds. In preparation for takeoff, please disconnect all electronic devices from the power outlet in your seats. The power outlet will be turned on as soon as we have reached our cruising altitude. If you have any further questions, do not hesitate to contact our cabin crew members.
Or under the seat in front of you. It is forbidden to place hand luggage in front of the bulkhead seats or the emergency exits. For safety reasons, please make sure that mobile phones and other wireless transmitting devices are either set to flight mode or completely switched off for takeoff and landing. If your electronic device gets damaged or produces heat or smoke. If you should lose your electronic device in your seat, do not move the seat and inform the cabin crew immediately. We would like to remind you that only alcohol served by the cabin crew may be consumed on board. Alcohol personally brought on board may not be consumed. Please fasten your seatbelt now, as we are taking off. Because turbulence can occur unexpectedly, you are obliged to have your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Whenever the fasten seatbelt sign is on, all lavatories are equipped with smoke detectors. If cabin pressure is lost, oxygen masks will be released automatically. Pull the mask towards your face and cover your nose and mouth. Then help children and other passengers. In case of impact on land or water, position yourself as shown on the screen. You may use either position. In case of an evacuation, follow the illuminated escape path markings and leave all your hand luggage behind. The emergency exits are identified by... Do not inflate your life jacket until you leave the aircraft. Pull the strap until the life jacket is properly adjusted.
Meine Damen und Herren, wir weisen Sie darauf hin, dass das Rauchen auch in den Toiletten nicht gestattet ist. Dies gilt ebenso für den Gebrauch von E-Zigaretten sowie rauchimittierenden und alternativen Produkten. Aus Sicherheitsgründen sind Sie verpflichtet, sich anzuschnallen, wenn immer Sie den Sitzplatz eingenommen haben oder das Anschlagzeichen über Ihnen eingeschaltet ist. Sollten Sie während des Fluges die Gepäckablagen öffnen, so bitten wir Sie, dies vorsichtig zu tun, um das Herunterfallen von Gegenständen zu vermeiden. Sobald wir unsere Reiseflughöhe erreicht haben, beginnen wir mit unserem Bordservice. Im Verlauf dieses Fluges haben Sie dann die große und günstige Möglichkeit, zollfreie und steuergünstige Produkte einzukaufen. Im Inflight Shopping-Katalog in der Sitztasche befindet sich eine Preisliste der alkoholischen Getränke für unsere Gäste in der Economy-Klasse. Diese werden gegen Ende des Fluges einkassiert. Als Zahlungsmittel akzeptieren wir Kredit- und EC-Karten sowie Google und Apple Pay. Wir weisen Sie darauf hin, dass der Konsum von selbst mitgebrachtem Alkohol an Bord nicht gestattet ist. Wir möchten Sie darauf hinweisen, dass Sie das Entertainment-System mit Ihren eigenen Kopfhörern nutzen können. Falls Sie keine Kopfhörer zur Verfügung haben, bieten wir Ihnen gerne einen zum Preis von 5 Franken in der Economy-Klasse an. Bitte melden Sie sich bei Interesse bei der Kabinenbesatzung. Im Namen der ganzen charmanten Kabinenbesatzung wünsche ich Ihnen nun einen sehr angenehmen Flug und später einen guten Appetit. Benefit products. For safety reasons, you are required to have your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated on the seatbelt sign is switched on. If you need to open the overhead bins during the flight, please do this carefully as objects could fall out. As soon as we have reached our cruising altitude, we will start with our in-flight service. On this flight, you will have later on the possibility to buy duty-free and tax-in-use articles. A price list for alcoholic beverage for our guests in the economy class can be found in our in-flight shopping catalog in your seat pocket. We accept credit and MasterCards as well as Google and Apple Pay. We will collect the payments towards the end of the flight. We would like to inform you that any alcoholic beverage bought prior to the flight may not be consumed on board. You can use your own earphones for the entertainment system. If you don't have any with you, please contact the cabin crew and we can provide you with a set for a fee of 5 Swiss francs in the economy class. The whole crew wishes now a very pleasant flight and enjoy later on our board service.
with us today so far, and a great start into your vacation. We've now started our descent into Faro, and I'm expecting an on-time arrival within the next 30 minutes. Faro awaits us with lovely weather, just a very light layer of cloud and a temperature of 33 degrees Celsius. Here in the cockpit, we're now preparing ourselves for the approach. Therefore, I'd really like to wish you a lovely stay here in Portugal, and thank you for being our guest today.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have started our descent into Faro. May we please ask you to return to your seat, stow away your hand luggage, and to fasten your seatbelt. It is no longer permitted to use the lavatories. Thank you.
Herzlich willkommen im Faro, meine Damen und Herren, liebe Kinder. Wir bitten Sie, mit uns lange angeschnallt sitzen zu bleiben, bis wir unsere endgültige Parkposition erreicht haben und das Anschaltzeichen über Ihnen ausgeschaltet ist. Öffnen Sie die Gepäckablagen bitte vorsichtig, um das Runterfallen von Handgepäck zu vermeiden. Mobiltelefone können ab jetzt wieder uneingeschränkt genutzt werden. Kapitän Michael Pfister und seine ganze Besatzung verabschieden sich hier von Ihnen. Wir hoffen sehr, dass Ihnen der Flug mit uns heute gefallen hat und dass wir Sie bald wieder an Bord begrüßen dürfen. Im Namen von der Edelweiss Besatzung wünsche ich Ihnen jetzt wunderschöne Ferien da oder eine gute und sichere Weiterreise. Vielen Dank, schön sind Sie unsere Gäste gewesen und auf Wiedersehen miteinander. Welcome to Faro, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys. Please remain seated with the seatbelt fastened until the airplane has reached its final docking position and the fasten seatbelt sign has been turned off. Please take care when opening the overhead bins as objects may fall out. The unrestricted use of mobile phones is now permitted again. Captain Michael Pfister and his entire crew would like to say goodbye to you. We hope you've enjoyed this flight with us and look forward to welcome you on board again soon. On behalf of your Edelweiss crew, I wish you now a pleasant stay here or a good and safe continuation of your journey. Thank you so much for flying with us. Hope to see you soon and goodbye.